What's up, guys? This is Larry Williams of Otaku Assemble Weekly, and I'm here to do a video response to Gamemanic's Yu Hakusho Halfway Impressions. Really, dude? You're only halfway through Yu Hakusho? I must say I am surprised by this, because Yu Hakusho is on my list of those quintessential anime and manga, and to say that you're only halfway, that does tell me something. I'm gonna start doing this more often though, cause people be asking me why I don't comment on enough videos, and honestly, that's because I don't like to type. Well, I can't really type. I kind of peck. So I'm gonna start doing more video responses. But yeah, in response to your halfway impressions of Yu Yu Hakusho, like I said, I'm surprised because I thought you would have seen it already. So I don't know. But first off, let me start by saying, like I said, Yu Yu Hakusho is one of those quintessential anime and manga. It's actually my #2 favorite of all time, and I think it's the best damn supernatural anime and manga ever made. Period. Anybody who's open, anyone who wants to debate with me about that, comment on this video. Make a video response to it. Don't come here with no Bleach bullshit, cause I'll blow your shit out the water. And let that be known. We're talking about Yu Yu Hakusho, okay? So yeah. Anyway, but talking about Yu Yu Hakusho, I'm glad you're enjoying it so far. But your whole thing was kind of like it's a mass series, which I don't think that should be the case. It's either you're into it and it's really fucking good, or either you're not into it and you don't think it's so good. But what can I say about Yu Yu Hakusho? One, it does have great characters, and you did mention it with your when you talked about the female characters. Like, you mentioned it with all the characters that you didn't dislike any of them, and I agree with you. I think Yu Yu Hakusho is that type of series where, number one, they don't really have. If you think about it, like Yu Yu Hakusho compared to like newer series like One Piece or Naruto, they don't have those many fucking characters. But the good thing about Yu Yu Hakusho is you can't really they don't have enough characters for you to dislike. You almost gotta like every character, if that makes any sense. Even the asshole characters, which you're in the middle of the Dark Tournament, so I know you met like the Togoro brothers and Elder Togoro. Elder Togoro, I fucking hate him, but I don't hate him because I just hate his character. I hate him because he's an asshole and he's a douchebag villain. But at the same time, I love him because he is such a good villain. You see what I'm saying? It's like, it's the guy you love to hate, but I don't hate him, just outright don't like him. But yeah, what you said about the female characters, I totally agree. I think all the female characters in Yu Yu Hakusho, even though technically speaking, Yu Yu Hakusho don't have, when I say leading female characters, what I mean is the girls aren't always around, and a lot of times they take the back seat and get like the supporting or sidekick roles. Like the only girl who's like really involved throughout the whole series is Botan. All the other Keiko, Yukina, or Genkai. Okay, Genkai. I guess would be the type of character I'm talking about. Where I know Keiko's the female lead, but I'm talking about the character who's like involved in the conflict and involved in the situations and is always there. Genkai would be that. Botan, but yeah, Yukina, Keiko, Shizuru, Kuwabara's sister. Yeah, all those characters are great. All those characters are great, and the main characters are beasts too. The thing you said about you didn't really like Hiei because he reminds you of Sasuke, that comment bothers the fuck out of me. Because let's keep in mind, Yu Yu Hakusho is 20 years old. Fucking Naruto just popped up in the last 10 years or so. So yeah, and Yusuke is nothing like fucking Sasuke. Yusuke actually has a sack, okay? And then and also what you said about Kurama. Like you thought Kurama was cool, but you didn't really like his weapon, which is the Rose Whip, which is the one he used most of the time, but that's not his only weapon. Yeah, that kind of bugged me a little bit too, because Kurama's my favorite character, and his powers never did bug me. Personally, I think you need to finish the second half of the series because Kurama does get a lot beastly. All the characters do. All the characters do. Even Kuwabara, because I know you say Kuwabara is your favorite dude. Kuwabara, I'm not gonna try to spoil it for you, but dude, the next story arc, shit goes down, and Kuwabara, beast. Um, and then Yusuke, the thing you said about the spirit gun, no, the spirit gun is fucking beast. Okay, uh, and I'm trying really hard to be critical and analytical with this response and not biased. But I'm sorry, when you say something like Spirit Gun doesn't do it for me, but you're a One Piece fan and you get down on like the what is it, the Gum Rocket or whatever. Help me out with this, dude. Like help me out with like what is it that gets you like going? Like, do you like out of the box type shit? Because I mean, honestly, the Spirit Gun is pretty fucking simple. It's real simple, His hand acts first off. The Spirit Gun is his way of using spirit energy. That's how that works. You see what I'm saying? Everybody uses spirit energy a little bit different. His is used as a gun, and index finger to point, obviously. His nerve, I guess, is what you would call the trigger, because he shoots it whenever he wants, and his fingers work like a clip. He has 5 shots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You see what? So, I mean, it's pretty fucking simple. I like it in its simplicity, and no one has done that before. When this first hit came out, no one had done something like that. So, but do you just like out of the box type shit? I don't know. Help me out with that. But like I said, dude, I'm glad you like it so far. I'm a little mad that you waited so long to give it a chance. And for the record, the first story arc is no different than any other manga's first story arc. It's supposed to be a little slow. It's not supposed to be that engaging because it has to set up the story. It has to introduce the characters and kind of do that. But I mean, dude, honestly, I like the first, eight or so episodes when Yusuke is trying to get his body back. I mean, I'll agree. They're not the most exciting, but you get to see the characters before they jump into, like, the big shit. You see what I'm saying? I mean, Yu Hakusho is very unique in the aspect that they kill off the main character at the beginning of the first episode, or the beginning of the first chapter. But I mean, the first 8 or so episodes, that's when you see what Yusuke's life was like, what Kuwabara's life was like, what Keiko's life was like. You have to see what the main character's normal life was like, so you can understand the detachment from that life when they get into the supernatural life or the world of the unknown. You see what I'm saying? Like, you have to understand what they were like before they got into these extraordinary circumstances. So yeah, like I said, dude, get into the second half of the series. I hope you make another video once you actually finish it, because I mean, you're halfway through the Dark Tournament, or I think you got introduced to Yoko Karama, so you're towards the end of the Dark Tournament. Especially if you finish the 2. Matter of fact, because these were the 2 you had. So yeah, if you finish this one, then you're right before the finals of the Dark Tournament. So yeah, I would like to see you do a video after the next saga, which is Chapter Black, and then after the one after that. Because dude, once you get into the next, I'm trying my best not to spoil it, but once you get into the next arc, which is Chapter Black Saga, once you get into that, dude, like, you can't say that this is not one of the greatest fucking anime of all time. There's no way you could say that after getting into Chapter Black. There's no fucking way. So yeah, dude, I would just like to see what your thoughts are once you finish the series. Yeah, and I'm just gonna go ahead and leave it like that. Yu Yu Hakusho, the real deal, Holyfield, is really good shit. And to everybody, honestly, to everybody who, anime and manga fans, if you haven't seen Yu Hakusho yet, it's only 119 episodes. Don't sit there and tell me you ain't got time to watch this shit. You sitting up there watching 430 plus or 460 plus episodes of fucking One Piece, or you sitting up there watching 200 plus episodes of fucking Naruto Shippuden, or you sitting up there watching 300 episodes of fucking Bleach. Don't tell me you ain't got time to watch 119 fucking episodes of Yu Hakusho. This is the good shit, okay? This is the good shit. So yeah. This is Larry of Otaku Assemble signing off. Comment, rate, subscribe. Comment, rate, subscribe to my man Gamemanic and his other channel, Insane Game Freak. That's all for now, and I'll catch you cats on the flip side. Later.